Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the GameQraft's YouTube channel. It definitely will help our channel out and you'll be able to keep up to date with all the new content that we come out with. We're also on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can follow our content and interact with us directly there. A lot of our special content is in our Facebook group if you'd like to join. All the links will be in the description for this video. We're going to be going over techniques that are used to make these Papercraft models. This isn't the only way to do it. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. These techniques in this video are going to be the ones that I particularly use myself. So with that, hope you enjoy the video. Bring games to life. Hey everyone, I'm Mike. Welcome to GameQraft. In this video, I'll be assembling the Snark model, which is currently available for download. The reason I'm making this video is to give some helpful information on the Papercraft assembling process. I'll be going over some techniques that I feel have worked best for me in the past, and as you can see, they work pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and go over the things that I do to make this Papercraft look good. To get started, first of all, you're going to want some basic items. So, of course, you'll want your scissors. Some people use X-Acto knives. I'm actually going to be using tape in this video. The lamination sheets are also good. It's a lot quicker, honestly, if you use those sheets, but this is more cost-effective. Crazy glue. If you can see here, it's the maximum bond kind. What's really important is that you have the precision tip. Now there is another type of super glue that I sometimes use, which is this one, Loctite super glue. It also has a precision tip. By the way, the template is exclusively available in our Facebook group. These are going to be the instructions that I provided with it, which is going to give you some general information about Papercraft, about how to assemble it, about the tabs, where to cut. And here is a basic diagram on how it is put together. There's also another page here that will give you tips. So read through it completely. I definitely recommend that you read everything here before you even get started. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The first thing I'm going to do here is cut out the portion here, the section. And I'm going to cut it out. This is before I laminate it. I'm going to cut it out with some of the paper still around the edges here. So it's going to be just to cut around the section, just like that. Second page. Don't cut it too close. And I'm going to show you why here in a minute once I get this out. So we can just go ahead and start with these two pieces for now. So this is completely laminated now. And what I'm going to do is cut out the excess. That's why it's important that you don't get too close. So we now have a laminated piece, as you can see. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to go ahead and press it, because if you don't press it, there's going to be bubbles inside of this lamination. So I just kind of scrape against it, get all the bubbles out. Alright, so I'm telling you, it's very, very important that you don't skip that step, because otherwise you are going to have bubbles on the inside here, and it kind of creates like a fog. You're going to do that to all those pieces. You're going to repeat that same process on everything. We're going to go ahead and cut across the solid lines. If you read the instructions, it is going to explain how the texture on this has a padding. So here we go. Our first piece is going to be completely done. When you cut it, you should see a little bit of the texture still left over on the paper. I don't know if you can see. Let me get a little closer here. See how there's like a small amount of texture still on the paper? So we have our first piece. Now, if you look carefully, there's going to be some lines. If you read the instructions about how to fold it, you'll want to check to see what the dotted line looks like and fold it accordingly. So you'll want to make sure that you're folding all the lines just like it shows. This one's going to be a valley fold. So our first piece is done. Alright, next up. Alright, so we got most of our pieces done here. I still got these little two guys that I'm going to go ahead and laminate these right now. So check that out, we got these little mini snarks here. So we're going to go ahead and glue some of these legs together. You probably want to use a surface that you're okay with getting glue on. So I'm just going to set this right here for now, kind of as a shield, just in case I spill any glue. It's very important that you fold these tabs and that you fold everything before you actually start gluing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to apply a very small amount of glue, kind of smear it just a little bit. Always remember to cap off your glue. Now that the glue's on there, you might want to wait just a few seconds and then go ahead and press it in there. Put a little bit of glue on the inner part of the tab. That way, not only does it have glue on the outside, but it has glue on the inside as well. So I definitely recommend, to help with the drying of this, get a wooden skewer, like a barbecue stick. If they're really cheap, you can get them at Walmart for like $3 for like 20 of them. So I'm going to use this kind of as a tool to hold it down while it's drying. So now that the first tab is dried, let's go ahead and move on to the second tab here. So this is where we're at so far. Now when it comes to these pieces, like the corner pieces, like that, what's going to happen is this piece right here, this tab right here where my finger is going to go under this corresponding area. So what we're going to do is basically fold it like a cone, just like I showed you before. Put a little bit, don't put too much at first. I got the glue to contact right there. I'm going to go ahead and use my stick here to push it up from the inside while it's drying. Looking good. So there's your leg. And this is what all the legs should turn out to look like. So you're going to do this 4 times. We got the legs ready. The only pieces that we have left are going to be the top and the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and put these top pieces together first. Gonna move these legs to the side for now.
Laser.
Alright, so we're looking pretty good here. I'm going to go ahead and start stuffing it. And, yeah, so I got a bunch of pillow stuffing here. We're just gonna stuff it till we can't stuff it anymore. I think we can call that one done. Yep. That baby's about to burst. Alright, so we did a great job on putting this thing together. I know it did take a long time. I'm sure this video is going to be quite long, but putting in the time, putting in the effort, being very careful with making this thing, you are definitely going to get a great product like this. So just take your time. Appreciate everyone staying to the end of the video and actually sticking with it. So with that, I would definitely like to make a very, very good announcement. So everyone knows, after the Snark Nest, when you find one of these guys, pick it up in Half-Life, and you get 5 of these. The Snark is going to be released as well very, very soon. Hopefully within the next few weeks here. So the Snark is very detailed. We added the beak, as you can see. This also has stuffing in it as well, so it'll go hand in hand with your Snark Nest. So be sure to look out for this guy. He should be coming up within the next couple weeks here. Stay tuned. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss anything. Also, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check out our Patreon page if you'd like to support us. It definitely will help out our future projects. Bring games alive. Hey, you. Are you subscribed to GameQraft's YouTube channel yet? Well, if you're not,
make sure that you do. That's the only way you can keep up to date with GameQraft's new content. You can also check them out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. Well, the video's over now. We'll see you later.
I knew I'd have to use this chum toad.